Second video of the day. I know, getting a little bit crazy. I'm drinking Lauren's Kool-Aid. She's the movie queen. I want to talk to you about excuses. I mean it. Yeah, excuses. Life life is crazy. Like, I could sit here and my husband was diagnosed with tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. On what was it? It was the day I left to go be with my mom in the ICU in Boston. And I think my daughter has it. So I'm going to have to get her tested for it. My mom's in the ICU. I am selling my current home to a woman who's getting 100% financing, and her realtor has absolutely no idea what the state is doing or if we'll close on time. I'm buying a house, and the guy is like a total jerk. I mean, literally, plus my mom. I mean, most important thing ever is my mother, and she's still in the ICU, blood transfusions, all of this stuff. So, like, guys, I got a lot of crap on my plate, but you know what? My business marches on. I've got excuses. I could just walk away from you guys, from my business page, from my parties, and I could just be like, I am so sorry. I had too much crap going on. See you in June. I want this too bad. So I had to get creative. I'll admit, what did I do while I was driving when I drove to Boston? And today, I put my husband in charge of my business page. I had my husband responding to questions and comments, and if he didn't know something, he was calling me. My husband is like totally on board with this mascara millionaire gig. I had to get creative. I seriously had no other choice but to say, Ryan, I need help. Help me. I pre-scheduled 39 posts before I left to go be with my mom, and I was able to do that because she called me it was like 8:45 in the morning 2 Fridays ago and was like, hey, they're doing a bone biopsy and they're going to go in and take out my femur, and they don't know what type of infection I have. And so I had to do laundry before I could leave because I drove. And so while I was waiting for my laundry to be done so I could pack and get out the door, I scheduled 39 business posts so that I wouldn't have to worry about them. Then what did I do while my mom was in surgery? She had 2 surgeries while I was out there, or when she was in the procedures, because she had too many of those. Whenever I had downtime, I was doing my follow-up with my customers, emailing every single one, thanking them for their order. I started brainstorming for Mexico because Mexico is going to be big for me. I'm putting it out there. Mexico is going to be big for all of us, but I'm making it big for me. So, guys, like, there are so many excuses. We've all got them. Life gets crazy, but we can't let that stand in the way of our success. You can't. Bad days, they happen. Life events, they totally happen. And I'm not saying that you can't take time for yourself. Trust me. Throughout, especially these past 10 days, I've needed time to catch my breath. I mean, I have been bombarded by my mom is under the care of 4 different teams right now, and like all of them pulling me aside, and everyone has a different approach and everyone wants to know my feedback. My mom refused a blood transfusion. She needed 2, and initially she refused it. She went 24 hours. Her blood pressure dropped to 95/58, and then she was like, oh, I could have a heart attack. So, like, guys, I get it. I get it. And I'm not trying to have a pity party for me. I'm sharing this with you because real crap happens in life, and you got to find a way to make it work. If this matters to you, you will find a way. When there is a will, there is a way. Look at today. Ashley, I am so sorry I wasn't there to answer your questions. So you know what I did? I sucked up my pride. I went on to Team Courage and I was like, look, guys, I'm stuck in the car and I have a team member who needs help and she deserves the answers to her questions. Can someone please just help me? I don't care if that makes me look like a bad sponsor. I don't care if that makes me look weak. You know what that means to me? Ashley, you got the answers to your questions in a timely fashion. I sucked up my pride and I asked for help. So when life gets going, don't ditch your business. If this is an important source of income for you, if your company means a lot to you, do not drop it. Just ask for help, think outside the box, get creative. If you only have 15 minutes of time, there were some days while I was gone, I had no time. I would go hard for that hour. My mom would take a nap. I'd go hard for that hour and get as much done as I could. You have to find a way. Don't find an excuse. It is so much easier to find that. If you need my help, let me know. No excuses. Got it?